So good morning, everybody. Today is day 2 of my vlogging adventure. So far, I've started off the morning pretty early. I got up at 5 a.m. and I started editing some videos. I haven't been up at 5 o'clock in the morning in a really long time. Well, I can't say a really long time. It's been like 3 weeks. That's a really long time to me. Today, I don't think I'm gonna have really much of an eventful day in my life. It's pretty boring as it is. I'm gonna start getting ready for next week. So basically what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be setting up Ringless voicemail campaigns, text messaging campaigns. Also, what am I gonna call next week? Setting up some of my new lists. I have 3 new markets. Well, not 3 new markets. 2 new markets that I'm gonna target, and my current market. Obviously, I have some new stuff also to call in there. So I'm gonna set that up. Today's a pretty ugly day. It's raining outside. It's not really much that I have going on. I don't have any appointments. Everything that needs to be handled, I think I've handled it. And it's mostly just, making phone calls, calling some people up, sending some properties out. I have a JV deal with another wholesaler that I'm gonna try to find a buyer for, as well as going through old follow-ups and see what needs to be called. Just random stuff that have to be done throughout the day. We don't just sit around and wait for properties to fall into our lap. We're actively hunting every day. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this day started and see where it takes me. Come along for the ride. So today's been a pretty uneventful day. I haven't really had anything going on. I started doing some scrubbing this morning on some of the lists I had. Went and called a bunch of people that I had to call. I had to call the county to try to get some liens reduced, which I did. Got some liens taken off of 2 properties that we're trying to wholesale right now, so saved ourselves a good $4,000. Pretty good win. Real easy to do. If you have any questions about that, all you gotta do is just literally call the county that your property is in, if they hold the liens, and ask them to negotiate. Hey, I'm buying these 2 properties. What can you do for me? I'm looking to buy a couple more. They'll be more than happy to go ahead and reduce them down for you, so that way you can buy the property, which is great. The other thing I wanted to talk about, though, since I'm creating my marketing for next week, I kind of got an idea to do this little segment here. It's about Ringless voicemail. Ringless voicemail. Now, I'm going to tell you guys why I love Ringless voicemail so much, because it is a very important part of my business. Number 1, easy. It is super easy to use. There are so many different services out there, real easy to set up. All you have to do is literally just log in, upload a list, upload a voice recording, ready to go. It's a lot less complicated than what you would think. All you have to do is literally just leave a voicemail. Say, hey, my name is Dan. I'm interested in buying a property you might own. Not sure if you own it or not, but give me a call back. That's how easy it is. If you guys don't know what Ringless voicemail is, it's basically just I can send a voicemail to somebody's phone without ever calling their phone. So literally it just sends the message directly to their voicemail box, which is great. Because that comes to the second part, and that is people can read their voicemails. I can't spell read, that's for sure. This investor can't spell. But a lot of iPhones and stuff, you can actually read what voicemails people leave you. Sometimes people won't reply to text because they feel like, oh, this is just a spam text message. But for them to receive a voicemail, that means you called and you actually left a message and you're an actual person. A lot of people don't really know about Ringless voicemails. So that's cool. People can read their voicemail. Hey, this guy is interested in buying a house that I own. Which house is it? Simple as that. Number 3, my absolute favorite, cheap. It costs about 4 to 6 cents each Ringless voicemail. Do you realize that it takes about 55 cents, I think it's 55 cents for a stamp to send out a handwritten letter? If you're using Deal Machine or any of the other services, it's usually like $1 because you're sending the postcard, you're sending it, with pre-postage and all that crap. So you're looking at $1 to hit a person one time. This right here, 4 to 6 cents. That means I could hit them 10 times for just the cost of one stamp. 10 times. Usually people take around 3 to 4 hits before they actually pick up or actually respond to something. Not everybody's gonna respond on the first try. So the fact that for the price of one stamp, not knocking direct mail by the way, for the price of one stamp, I can hit somebody almost 10 times. So the 2 services that you guys can use is Sly Broadcast and Call Loop. I'll put a link in the description down below, that way you guys can look up those 2 services. They're really great services to use. I've been using both of them for a long time because I use them both for different things. They both have Ringless voicemail, but Call Loop has voice broadcasting, which is basically those robodials. I use that too, but only for certain people. They're great tools to use. and it's something that could really propel you forward. There's guys that only do ringless voicemails. There's guys that only do text messaging. There's guys that only do mail. There's guys that only do bandit signs. All these marketing sources work. Pick one that's right for you. Ringless voicemail is great for people who maybe you don't have time to cold call. Maybe you got a list of 1,000 people and you don't have time to call 1,000 people. Send 1,000 ringless voicemails. It'll cost you as little as $60. $60 for 1,000 ringless voicemails. Think about it. How much is your time worth? How long would it take you to call 1,000 people? Let's just say that 1,000 people would take you about 2 weeks. 2 weeks to call 1,000 people. $60, not bad at all. So I'm gonna cut this vlog short because my day is boring. There's nothing going on. It's 4:30 right now, and I'm gonna go hang out with my family. Not really anything going on today. Not gonna plan on doing anything. Just want to be at home with my wife and the kids. Maybe we'll go eat some ice cream or something. Who knows? That's it, guys. Sorry that this vlog was so boring. I still hope you enjoyed it some way, somehow. I hope that you guys test out some ringless voicemails. They're really cheap to start. You can literally buy 100 ringless voicemails for I think it's like 500 for like 10 or 20 bucks. I don't even remember because I don't ever use the smaller amounts. I usually buy them at 5,000 at a time. That's it, guys. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. You guys will probably be seeing this video on Tuesday, so I hope you've already had a good weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. See me on the next vlog.